Good readers read with expression. They read smoothly and in a conversational tone. So when you read, you're going to try to read the words naturally as if you're speaking to a friend. I'm going to demonstrate that and model it for you while I read aloud Visiting Butterflies. Make sure you listen carefully because I have some questions when you're done listening. Where can you see butterflies? Some people may say butterflies in fields and gardens. Others may see a butterfly in a park or a backyard. But did you know that many people go to zoos and museums to see hundreds of butterflies at a time? If you live in New York, you can see these gentle insects at the Bronx Zoo. First, you walk around an outdoor butterfly garden where you can learn about butterflies and how they grow. Giant sculptures of butterflies and caterpillars decorate the garden. If you are tired, you can even rest on a caterpillar bench. After you enjoy the garden, you can visit the butterfly house. First, you walk through one door into a tiny space. When the door is completely closed, you open a second door and enter the butterfly house. Two doors help to make sure that none of the butterflies living inside can get out. The butterfly house is like being in a secret garden. There is a fish pond, hundreds of plants, and more than 1,000 butterflies. It is easy to see some butterflies as they fly from flower to flower. You have to look carefully, however, to see other butterflies. They might be resting on a flower or plant, and if you stand still, they might even settle on you. When you leave the butterfly house, you pass a big mirror. Make sure you check out your reflection carefully. A butterfly may be sitting on your head or shoulder. In Texas, you can visit the Houston Museum of Natural Science to see butterflies. Inside this museum is the Cockrell Butterfly Center. This butterfly home is a 3-story glass building. Inside, there is a 50-foot waterfall and hundreds of rainforest plants and flowers. The butterflies here are never lonely. There are hundreds and hundreds of butterflies flying around. As you look at the butterflies, check your guidebook. How many different butterflies can you recognize? The butterflies at the Cockrell Butterfly Center come from all around the world. Every week, shipments of chrysalises arrive at the center. A chrysalis is a developing butterfly inside a hard shell called a cocoon. The center takes care of the chrysalises until they grow into butterflies and come out of their cocoons. When a butterfly does come out, it is allowed to fly free. If you watch carefully, you can even see butterflies fly from flower to flower, stop to sip nectar, or land on a surprised visitor. After visiting the Cockrell Butterfly Center, you can visit a section of the museum called Insects and Us. Here you can learn about all kinds of insects. You can also learn about butterfly gardening. That's where you learn about the kinds of plants you can grow in your own garden to attract butterflies. Now let's discuss what you just read. We're going to check for your comprehension. After each question, please pause the video and have a short discussion with your learning adult. Where do people go to see butterflies? Why do people have to look in the mirror before they leave the butterfly house? What are the two places that you heard about in this story?